one size fits all my tail.
Raslow's voice echoed back to him in his helmet, his whiskers irritating him as they brushed against the face shield. Raslow Red Cheese floated in space, tethered to the side of a massive cargo ship. As he waited for the signal, he was left with an abundance of time to contemplate the inadequacies of the spacesuit he wore. Produced by Space Guy Industries, the suit was supposedly designed to fit any rat, crow, or lizard in need of a way to survive the lethal emptiness of space. He supposed that was technically true. The suit covered all of him and kept oxygen on the inside while it kept radiation on the outside. It just didn't do it all that comfortably. The tail section, for example, was far too large for a rat's thin whip-like tail. Instead, it had been designed to be wide enough to accommodate a lizard's tail. To fit a rat, the whole tail of the suit was rolled up and tied against his back, leaving his own tail to wrap uncomfortably around his waist. His ears were cramped and folded inside a helmet lacking ear sleeves. Even after the arms and legs had been shortened with a series of straps and buckles, the suit was still baggier than seemed ideal from a safety standpoint. Raslow checked the time.
Any minute now.
Raslow muttered to himself. Floating out in the emptiness made Raslow nervous. Martian-born, Raslow had yet to get comfortable even traveling by starship, let alone hanging off the side of one. The tether hooked to his suit was the only thing keeping him from an eternity floating through endless nothingness. The thought made him shiver. When he left Mars, Raslow knew he'd have to get comfortable pulling jobs in space. He just would have liked a little more time to warm up to the idea. A blinking light in the corner of his helmet's display caught his attention. The signal. The vent was about to open. Raslow's partner, a crow named Tristan, had gotten wise to some valuable artifact on the freighter no one was supposed to know about. There would be security checks at the docks, and the airlocks were monitored, so getting it off the ship would be a trick. Step 1 was talking their way into a crew position on the ship. Step 2 was catching it when they launched the package out the waste vent. Since Tristan had an in with the ship's first officer, that left Raslow to do the catching. The vent doors opened to a deep, black tunnel, and Raslow pulled himself to the side and down onto the ship's hull. Anything might come flying out the vent when it was purged, and he didn't like the idea of his obituary reading carried away into the void by space garbage. Distracted by his morbid musings, he almost missed the all-important crate as it floated past him among a cloud of refuse. It was out of reach before he knew it was even there. Raslow had seconds to make a choice. A quick check of the readout on his wrist told him there was just enough air in the tanks to get him back safely to the ship's hull if he jumped after the crate. With his target in view, Raslow unhooked his tether and pushed off from the surface of the ship, his paws outstretched in their oversized gloves. I really like Old Gods of Appalachia and have wanted to do a sort of audio narrative fiction podcast style project inspired by it for a while now. So this is just a short experiment in that format. I have this setting that I really like telling stories in. It's this sort of Redwall meets Alien, Ducktales meets Dead Space setting. So if that sounds appealing to you, if you liked this story and maybe would like to hear me do a full story instead of just a snippet, please do the YouTube things. Hit the like button. Let me know you would like to hear more in the comments, because I would like to try my hand at like a full episode or something. And I run on validation.